Good evening to all. Welcome to the live and interactive testing session conducted by THiNC Institute of Design. So we are back again with another Qriosity quiz. So let's wait for a few more participants to join. After that, we'll be starting our quiz session. So for all those who are aware of the gaming process, this is your pin for entering the quiz 2258114. That is a game pin for your quiz. All right, so you can enter it in your Kahoot app or web browser, whichever is convenient for you, and join this quiz. Pannu has joined. Welcome, Pannu. Bruce Lee, Biji. Let's wait for a few more participants. After that, we'll be starting the demo session. Delia has joined. All right, so more participants are joining. So for those who are not aware of the process, let me briefly explain how you have to play this quiz or how you have to participate in this quiz. So initially, what you have to do is, if you are using a mobile device, you have to download the Kahoot app from the Android app or Apple Store. After downloading and opening the app, you have to enter the game pin. Game pin is displayed in your screen, 2258114. You have to enter the game pin displayed in the screen on your Kahoot app in your mobile device. So if you're not having a extra mobile device, what you can do is that you can go to the website www.kahoot.it. There also you have to enter the same game pin only. Pin is displayed in your screen 2258114. So if you don't have another browser also, still you can play this game. What you can do is that you can use a split screen option. In the laptops, computers, you'll be seeing a split screen option. You can use a split screen option, and in one screen, one of the split screen, you can use a YouTube. You can watch the YouTube live, and in another screen, what you can do is that you can see the Kahoot. You can use the Kahoot web browser and play the Kahoot game. So these are the three ways in which you can play this game. All right. So we have more participants joined. I'll randomly pick the names: DK, Nas, Anya, Anandu, Fawaz, Atulya, Saab, Sana, Mustafa, Kichu, Heather, Minnal, Rayu, Mansi, Rishika, Veera, Pizza, Shibunda, Usha, Alina, Rose, Delia, Bruce Lee, Biji, Pannu, Emmanuel. All right, so we have more cast and crew from the Minnal Murli, I think. All right, let's wait for a few more participants. So this is a game pit for a demo session. First, we'll be having a demo session. After that, we'll be going into the real quiz. Right. So in the real quiz, you'll be another game pin will be generated. You have to enter that game pin to enter the quiz. All right. So keep that also in your mind. Another important aspect is that we are actually happy to give you prizes for all the top three places. We'll be giving away the prizes. So it will be a cash prize of 500 rupees for the first spot, 300 rupees for the second spot, and 200 rupees for the third spot. So that's how the cash prize goes. So we'll be having 15 questions. All right, Hasna, Gogul, Shivani, Rishita, Shraddha, Soumya, Emmanuel, welcome all to the session. All right, so if you have any doubt regarding the process also, you can ask it in the chat box. We'll be happy to help you. Now, the game pin is also displayed in the chat box. You can copy it from there also. Right? Any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. All right, I think we can start the session in a while. So if you're ready for the quiz, make sure you're entering ready in the chat box so that I can take it as a confirmation from your side. After that, we'll be starting the demo session. If you have any doubts also, you can ask it in the chat box. Or if you are ready for the quiz, you can enter ready in the chat box so that we'll take it as a confirmation. All right, we have messages coming. Krishna Kishore ready, Dev Krishna ready. Few more messages and we'll be starting the session. Atulya ready, Ananya ready, Fatima ready. All right, so I think we can start the session now. So this will be a demo session. So if you have any doubts, make sure you're clearing it in the demo session itself. All right, Diksha ready. All right, so starting at the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, and here comes your first question in the demo session. So this is a question: which countries have to start the Knock Every Door campaign? So here you can see the options also: China, India, Indonesia, USA. You can see here. and you can see the respective color codes also you can see. So in the YouTube live, only the questions will be displayed. Questions and the options will be displayed in the YouTube live only. So in your mobile device, only the respective color codes will be given. For example, for India, it will be blue. You will be able to see only blue color code in your mobile device. So for China, it will be red color code will be China. Okay. So you have to see this YouTube live. You have to see this YouTube live and click on the respective color codes. Click on the respective color codes in your mobile device. Okay, that's how you have to play this game. So left side you can see the timer 2019 and all timer is running. Right side you can see how many members are, how many participants are actually answering the questions. You can see, and bottom, if anybody want to join later also, they can join the game. The pin is displayed in the bottom 2258114. All right. So nearing the time. All right. So India is the correct answer. Here you can see that India is highlighted and all other options are faded out. Okay. So let's move on to the leaderboard. So leaderboard means this is a place where the toppers will be there. The toppers will be coming here. So Shibunda Usha is the topper here after the first question with, and right side you can see the point tally also, 1000. Second spot goes to Pannu, third, Anandu, fourth, Soumya, fifth goes to Neela. So that's how the leaderboard looks like. All right. So we have one more question in the demo session. So this is the second question. So still, if you have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. We'll be happy to help you. All right, so we have the answers. So the answer is weightlifting and others are faded out, you can see. So that was the end of the last question in the demo session. So now we'll be moving on to the final result. Final result means that will be the podium. Here you can see who has come to the top spots. So here you can see the third spot goes to Nina. Second spot goes to Soumya. And the first spot goes to Shibunda Usha with 2000 points. Okay, so that's how the leaderboard looks like, and we have runners up Nick and Shraddha. All right, so that's how the leaderboard looks like. So now we'll move on to our real quiz. This is a real quiz pin. So you have to enter this new pin to join the real quiz. All right. So hope your doubts are cleared after the demo session. If you have any doubt, if you still have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. We'll be happy to help you. Let's wait for a few more participants, and the new pin is generated. It's 4867125. 4867125. Right. So that is a new game pin. Delia has joined. The game pin is available in our chat box also. You can copy it from there. So there are three ways in which we can play this game. One is through the mobile device by downloading the Kahoot app. Second one is through the web browser. If you have two browsers, in one browser you can open the YouTube live, and another browser you can open the Kahoot site. Okay. So the third way is you can use the split screen option. And you can use the same browser itself. So these are the three ways in which we can play this game. So the question, we'll be having 15 questions in the session. So questions will be ranging from English to maths to the logical reasoning to many general knowledge will be there. So that's how the question distribution is. So in a while, we'll be starting our session. Let's wait for a few more participants. I'll randomly pick some names and call. Rasi, Fawaz, Anavadya, Nandana, Patu Rocks, Pavam Kulu, Atulye, Nantana, Rishika, Goku, Mansi, Veera, Soumya, Devuti, Belim, Goku, Rose, Smriti. All right. Can see some interesting names also. So after some time, we'll be starting our session. If anybody have any doubt regarding the same, you can clear it now itself. Before starting the session itself, you can clear it. Game pin is 4867125. Nantana, Shraddha, Shinchan. All right, I think so. If you are ready for the quiz, you can enter ready in the chat box so that we can start the session. Pavanesh has message ready. Let's wait for a few more messages. After that, we'll be starting the session. Kahoot app free or payment app? Kahoot app is free for you. You can freely download the Kahoot app. You can enter the game pin. That's completely free for you. Anyone can play it. Pavanesh, I hope I've answered the question. Okay, we're getting messages. Fatima, Pranjal Gupta, Fisa, Fatima, Ananya, Krishna Kishore, Pavanesh, Gifty, Chennu, Fatima, Dev, Krishna. Right. So everyone is ready, I hope. So I think we can start the session. So in the count of three, we are starting the session. 3, 2, 1. All right. So here comes your first question in Qriosity Quiz 23. All right. So chicken curry. Chicken curry is famous of following place. Which place is chicken curry from? So the answer is Lucknow. Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. So this is an ancient technique. Chicken curry is an ancient technique. You might have seen this in Amazon and Myntra and all. It will be kind of a very subtle kind of embroidery work. The color used will be the color of the thread used will be same, almost similar to the main fabric. So that is a specialty of this chicken curry fabric. Okay. All right. So let's move on to our leaderboard for the first time. So Abhi is on the top with 849 points. Second spot goes to Rish. Third spot goes to Sandra. Fourth spot goes to Belim. And the fifth spot goes to Atulya. Okay. So we have the game pin here, 4867125. So if anybody missed to attend the first question, you can still join. There is no issue. All right. So let's move on to the second question. All right. So the answer is endorsed, ENDORSED. So that is a correctly spelled word, and meaning declares one's public approval of support of something. That is the meaning of endorsed. All right. So let's move on to leaderboard again. Okay, Risha has come to the top with 1840 points, and Abhi has moved to the second spot. Third spot goes to Belim. Fourth spot goes to Devapriya, and the fifth spot goes to Shraddha. All right, so that's all from the leaderboard. So third question. All right, so the average age of the new player is 19 years and 11 months. So that is a correct answer. So let's move on to leaderboard again. Belim has come to the top. Okay, everything has changed in the leaderboard. Belim has come to the top with 2473 points. And second spot goes to Soumya. Third spot goes to Anavadya. Fourth spot goes to Fisa. And fifth spot goes to DK. So we have a new climber also here. Nida is the highest climber here, and she has climbed 30 places. 30 places. She has climbed after third question. Okay, I'll take one question from the chat box also. Pavanish has asked, how can I join your group in Kahoot? So we have a Telegram group actually, Telegram group in which senior aspirants, faculties will be there. So there we'll be having discussions regarding the questions we'll be discussing in the Kahoot also, and other questions will also be there. Other questions will be there regarding your preparations will be there. You can ask doubts also. If you have any, if you want to share your works also, you can share your works also there. So the faculties and senior aspirants will be giving the comments also. So that link will be posted in our chat box. So you can click on the link and join our Telegram group. Okay. All right. So I hope I have cleared your query, Pavanish. All right. So let's move on to the fourth question. All right. So what do you call a person who insists on something and he is called a stickler? Stickler is a one word used. All right. So let's move on to the leaderboard again. After 4 questions, we have a new topper here. Soumya is a new topper with 3253 points, and second spot goes to Anavadya. Third spot goes to Fisa, sorry. And fourth spot goes to Saban. Fifth spot goes to Devuti. Kahoot is saying it was a tough round. So 4 players have actually lost their answer streak of 3 correct answers in a row. All right. All right. So let's move on to the next question. Fifth question. All right. I hope I've cleared this query, Pawnish. So let's move on to the leaderboard again. Anavadya is on the top spot with 3937 points. Second spot goes to Soumya. Third spot goes to Saab. Fourth spot goes to Mansi. Fifth spot goes to Shamira. So that's all from the leaderboard. I'm really sorry, some technical issue was there. My audio was not heard, I suppose. So I was answering Pavanish's question. So he was asking how to join the game with the students now. So what I told was you have to download the Kahoot app, or you have to use the website www.kahoot.it. So after downloading the Kahoot app, what you have to do is that you have to enter this game pin 4867125. You have to enter this game pin. At that time, you will be automatically given the entry to this Kahoot app. Okay. So after that, you can play, you'll be given the entry to the Kahoot app, and you can play with the all the students who are participating right now. Okay. So that's what I said. Some technical issue was it. That's why the audio was broken, I suppose. I hope I've cleared the query of Pavanish. All right, so that was a typical question from pipes and systems. So the answer is 20 minutes. 20 minutes is the answer. So if you have any doubt regarding the questions, make sure you're joining our Telegram group. The link was posted in the chat box. Click on the link and join our Telegram group. Your queries will be answered there also. Any queries regarding the questions? All right. So let's move on to the leaderboard again. Anavadi is on the top spot with 4825 points. Second spot goes to Saab. Third spot goes to Shamira. Fourth spot goes to Veera, and the fifth spot goes to Malavika. All right, we have a new Teresa has an answer streak with 6 correct answers in a row. So that's all the competition from the scoreboard. So now we are moving on to next question. So I hope my audio is clear. If you have any technical issue also, you can mention that in the chat box so that we'll be able to rectify it also. Fine. So moving on to the 7th question. All right, so you were supposed to find the error in the question. So the B was a correct option, and B was a option which was showing the error. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the leaderboard again. Anavadi is still on the top spot with 5465 points. Second spot goes to Veera. Third spot goes to Saab. Fourth spot goes to Shamira, and the fifth spot goes to Fawaz. So that's all from the leaderboard, and we have a new climber also. Yash is the new climber here, and up with 13 places. All right. So moving on to the 8th question. All right, so a typical question from the trains and time. So the answer is 20 seconds. 20 seconds is the time required. All right. So moving on to the leaderboard again. Anavadya is still on the top spot with 6,349 points, and Saab is on the second spot with 6,024 points. Third spot goes to Shamira. Fourth spot goes to Fawaz, and the fifth spot goes to Rishita. And we have a new climber also, Ria. Ria is a new climber here with up 13 places. All right. So that's all from the leaderboard. So make sure you are subscribing our channel. So if you want more updates from our channel, we'll be posting regarding your exam preparations, general knowledge, logical reasoning, and all of the content we'll be posting in our channel also. Also, you'll be getting updates regarding your further quizzes also. So for that, make sure you are subscribing our channel and you're joining our Telegram group also. All right. So with that note, let's move on to the ninth question. All right, so the correct answer is he won't do things by halves. That is a correct answer here. So let's move on to the leaderboard again. Anavadya Saab has come to the top spot, and Anavadya has moved on to the second spot. Third spot goes to Fawaz. Fourth spot goes to Teresa, and the fifth spot goes to Nita. So Mansi is back in the game with 3 correct answers in a row. All right. So that's all from the leaderboard. Now the 10th question. All right, so that's a question from statement conclusion type. So among the 4 statements, only 2 and 4 follows, right? So that's all from the 10 questions. So let's moving on to the leaderboard. Saab is still on the top spot with 7,276 points. Second spot goes to Anavadya. Third spot goes to Fawaz. Fourth spot goes to Nida. And fifth spot goes to Shamira. All right. So Belim is making a comeback with 3 correct answers in a row. So that's all from the scoreboard. Moving on to our 11th question. So we were supposed to find the opposite word of arrogant. Humble is the opposite word of arrogant. All right. So moving on to leaderboard again. Sab is in the top spot once again with 7879 points. Second spot goes to Fawaz. Third spot goes to Nida. Fourth spot goes to Shamira. And the fifth spot goes to Anavadya. So that's all from the leaderboard, and 3 players have reached the answer streak of 3. So moving on to the last lap. So let's check the question number 12. Quality is remembered long after the price is forgotten. So that is the tagline of the brand Guki. All right. So let's move on to the leaderboard again. No major changes, but Belim has come to the leaderboard. Saab is on the top spot with 8592 points. Second spot goes to Pavas. Third spot goes to Nida. Fourth spot goes to Shamira. And the fifth spot goes to Belim. And 5 players have reached the answer streak of 3. All right. So that's all from the leaderboard. 13th question now. So what will be the ratio of the reserve seats? It will be in the ratio 2:3:4. All right. So let's move on to the leaderboard again. Saab is still on the top with 9420 points. Second spot goes to Fawaz. Third spot goes to Nida. Fourth spot goes to Shamira. And fifth spot goes to Belip. So Dia is also making a comeback with 3 correct answers in a row. Right. So that's all from the leaderboard. We are moving on to our last lap again. Second last question, that is 14th question. So iron, copper, and nickel. Iron, copper, and nickel are called as transition metals. All right. So let's move on to the leaderboard one more time. Saab is on the top spot with 9990 points. Fawaz with 9960 points. Third spot goes to Shamira. Fourth spot goes to Anavadia. And the first spot goes to Malavika. 6 players just hit the answer streak of 3. All right. So that's all from the scoreboard. Now we are moving on to our last question in the session. 15th question. All right, so the answer is the human intervention will be required in order to determine the specific needs of an individual. That's what the author says. All right, so that was the last question in our curiosity quiz. So now let's move on to final results. Let's see the podium and see who all has come to the top spot. In the third spot, we have Shamira. Second spot goes to Fawaz. And the first spot goes to Spa. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the winners. We have runners up also, Anavadi and Mansi. Okay. All right. So what you have to do is that the winners, what you have to do is that you have to take the screenshot of your final screen. Final screenshot you have to take and send it over WhatsApp number along with your bank account details and your photo. So I'll tell the WhatsApp number one time: 8086111024. You have to send your details, your bank details along with your photo to the WhatsApp number 8086111024. All right. So once again, thank you to all the participants. So if you missed to be on the leaderboard this time, we'll be having more quizzes at that time. You can also be on the top spot. So our next Qriosity quiz will be on February 3rd. And make sure you are joining our Telegram group also. The schedule for our upcoming Qriosity quizzes will be updated in our Telegram group, as well as it will be posted in our YouTube channel also. So make sure you're subscribing our YouTube channel to get the updates also. So once again, congratulations to all the winners and thank you to all those who have participated in the quiz. Have a great night.